People that say either,
oh my god, that's so funny,
or that's hilarious. Then why aren't you laughing?
I've asked you like 1,000 times just to clear my mind. Is it true? Is it true? Do you think about it too?
Hi everyone,
Hi.
welcome back to our channel. Today we choose violence. We just have some stuff to get off our chest, if we're honest.
Don't we always, Holly?
We do, but usually we like bottle it down and don't put it on the internet, but today we're just going for it. Now you may think, what's triggered this? What's making you so angry? There must be an excellent reason.
That everybody could just relate to and agree with. But no.
No.
That's not what today is about.
We are going to discuss things that piss us off for no reason at all.
No good reason anyway. We have our reasons.
Yes. Are they justified? Absolutely not.
But we would love to know if you guys agree with us on any of these. We each wrote our own individual list here.
And we don't know what the other person.
And we don't know.
We're gonna
Weird.
disagree a lot.
I think so too. Okay.
Anyways,
Should we just dive right in?
we should.
Don't forget the thumb blast.
Alright, start us off, Paige.
Okay. I'm gonna get a lot of people hating on me for this.
Okay.
Dogs with two colored eyes. Very untrustworthy. What are they about? I don't know what they're thinking. Are they happy? Are they sad? And I don't know, and I'm like, why did you do that?
They make me slightly uncomfortable.
They do.
Is the dog self-conscious about it?
Does he have like a hidden side to him that
Yeah.
nobody knows about? Alter ego?
I think a lot of people like dogs with two different colored eyes.
I do not,
Oh,
so.
I know you don't.
Oh, okay. Anyone else feel that way? They're just like suspicious. I feel like if any dog was gonna rob a bank, it's the one with two colors of eyes.
You've sold it, to be honest.
Thank you.
Well, mine is less of a big swing. People that say schedule instead of schedule makes no impact in my life, but it makes me uncomfy and I have to bite back correcting them to schedule. You know
Really
who says
say it.
schedule? My father. I love you so much, Dad. I don't know why he says it. I don't know.
You have to slap him. Okay, next one. Think of a container of sour cream or yogurt. Underneath the big giant top lid, there's that stupid little plastic film. It sickens me to my core. I don't understand why it's there. Once it is lifted,
I
that's
understand
it.
why it's there unopened, but after, no use for it.
Anybody that keeps that on and lets the flap back over and get all wet everywhere and you have to lift it each time you're trying to get something, y'all got issues. My mother does that and I told her the next time that I see one of those
My
on
mom
there,
does that too.
I'm gonna put him in a bed.
and I stand by that. She hasn't done it since. No, she hasn't. It makes me sick. Your mom does it too?
Yeah, she does. I think they
mother's.
think it keeps it fresher.
It doesn't. It's a flappy, wet sack.
I think it's because when it transports around, if it flips over, that seal is airtight where the lid maybe not.
Why
I don't
wouldn't
know.
the lid be on right? It's just you just
I don't know.
just makes me ill. I can't look or touch it really.
Okay.
Destroy it.
Destroy. Okay, I think this will be relatable. Toilet paper back to front. Does it annoy me? Yes. Do I bother to switch it around? Not all the time. Sometimes I just live with the annoyance and then further take it out on my fiance.
It makes no sense to me why you like it over. If you look at any photo of toilet paper, it's under.
Bullshit. All pictures of toilet paper are over. In the commercials, over.
We'll have to look that one up. I don't agree with that.
Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy sh!
When it's over and a cat comes and goes meow, 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 that whole roll's gonna fly right off.
We don't have a cat.
But if we did.
But we don't.
But if we did have a cat. Oh, I thought there was a spider up there. If we did, meow, 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 or when we have a child, goo, 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 ga.
Girl, they're gonna pull that toilet paper if it's front or back.
Yeah, but they have to reach further if it's back.
Do they?
Mic drop.
No. So, back.
We have to agree to disagree on this one then.
Fine. I could add that to my list too. Agree to disagree. I hate. It's
That's
civil
why
and it's justified, but I hate it.
It's because you like to win and you won't take a loss. So I have to often say agree to disagree to you because otherwise what else do we do?
Do you love to lose and thrive in that?
If I
type of
loved to
environment?
lose, then I wouldn't be with you.
You've hurt me. You've cut me deep. I set you up for that one and I knew it was coming. I'm like, you little bitch.
I love you.
Yeah. Alright, you next.
Alrighty. This is an important one. Comic Sans font.
Oh.
If you go to the depths of hell and you are at the gates and there's the word hell, it's written in Comic Sans.
I agree with you, but I think that you're trying to appeal to the masses with this one. This is tired and it's done and it's old and everyone knows to hate Comic Sans. I don't think you're quirky.
Okay, like, you really went off on me there.
Everyone hates Comic Sans. So you saying you also hate it does nothing for anybody.
Okay, this is getting very harsh. Next one.
I want a speech bubble right now that says, I love you, Paige, I'm sorry, written in Comic Sans. Ready? Perfect, thank you. This is a bit bitchy because it really literally has nothing to do with my life at all. But people that use full names instead of nicknames, Michael, Benjamin, Jeffrey, to me it should be Mike, Ben, Jeff. Oh, Jeffrey did this and oh, Benjamin took me out. I'm like, it's Ben. It's like you're trying to make them royal or like better than a frat bro or something. Oh, Benjamin bought me flowers. No, Ben did. Ben.
Bought you flowers.
Yeah, Ben did it, not Benjamin the Third. Stop, please stop. He's trying to make them feel
Historical?
Yeah, more than they are. You know when someone tries to relate, they just keep saying words. That's you.
This is one, oh, my nose is getting itchy because I feel so
Allergic to it.
Yeah, this is one that's bothered me from the beginning of time. I'm gonna get a lot of hate from you and a lot of other people. Hatchbacks. Why? Why are you a hatchback? Why do they exist? Pick a car or pick an SUV. You don't get to have this weird little middle shitty, I don't know what, it doesn't do what an SUV needs to do, and it's also not sleek enough to be a car. Like, it's like this little beater. It is just,
It's not a beater.
Every time I see a hatchback, I just want to punch it. It's so ugly, and from the side, it looks like a weird minivan that they tried to make sexy and it didn't work.
That's bullshit. I think it's because Paige didn't grow up in England or even Europe for that matter. Hatchbacks are everywhere and they're there for convenience. You have a lot of boot space while still maintaining a small size. Think of how small and skinny the roads are in England and parking spaces. You can fit 2 English parking spaces in the spaces here.
I can understand the necessity for a car that needs to have more space, but could they not make it cuter? It's like an Igor to me, like. Maybe that's why it's called a hatchback. Hatched back. Girl, I'm telling you.
Juicy freeze. When you walk around and there's like booze, cigarettes, whatever, but then you get to the perfume bit, right? And you're like, ooh, like I'd like to try some of these perfumes, whatever. But there are people manning the stations. They're either holding their little bottle hostage. Do you like this? Do you want to smell this? Everyone knows you just want to like spray yourself with really expensive, nice perfume and be on your way. You don't want to be guilted into anything. And then when they do give you the sample, one, it's on that shitty piece of little paper that you can't even put on your, like, why do I want to smell something that's not on my body?
Yeah, you just like hold this.
Yeah, and it's like, what do I do with this? There's no bins anywhere. You're just holding it hostage. You're like, and they're like looking at you expectantly. They don't have stocks in this company. They're not the CEO, but why am I afraid to hurt their feelings saying I don't like it? But then you also have to kind of tell them you like it enough, or sorry, not like it enough for them to try and pursue you into buying it.
Yeah, because if you're like, I like it, then they'll be like, that'll be $345.
Exactly. If you don't like it, it's awkward, you hurt their feelings. If you do like it, you're this little bait now that they've got to get on the hook for their commission. What do you do? And it feels so uncomfortable all the effing time to the point where I just skip it entirely.
I think that's fair, but I never come into that type of problem.
You never go there?
No, I don't have to.
Why?
Because I use Sanford, today's sponsor.
Of course!
Sanford is a fragrance subscription service.
And before you say anything, yes, it's flexible, so you can skip any month without penalties.
All you have to do is go to their website and pick your fragrances. You can even filter by mood, scent, and season. You get a 30-day supply delivered right to your door, which is fabulous because perfumes and colognes are so expensive. So it's a great way to try it out before committing to a full-price bottle.
Not to mention if you're a bougie bitch who likes to switch up fragrances. Say yes to portability.
Speaking of bougie, there are over 600 designer brands to choose from. Perfumes, colognes, and unisex options too.
Like Prada, Gucci, and Versace. Plus indie labels like Skylar, Heretic, and Confessions of a Rebel.
Personally, I like a warm, woody scent, so I picked Gold Expressive by commodity. It's a blend of molten amber, balsamic benzoin, and sweet vanilla, and it smells amazing.
And I like a more floral and fruity scent, so I picked Earith Perfume by Versace. It has notes of bergamot, jasmine, lemon, and lemon blossom. Perfect for a night out with Paige.
If you guys are interested, you can click the link in our description and use code PaigeHolly55 to get 55% off your first fragrance.
That's only about $8 for your first month.
Ooh. Available in the US and Canada.
Thanks.
Should go on your neck and wrists, not in your mouth.
Thanks, Sanford. Okay, so next up, this is a trend that has been going on. I don't understand it. Blurry Instagram photos. Please explain. I think it's people trying to be like, oh, I don't care. Posting shit that no one can even see. Everybody knows you've got a iPhone or a Samsung. That shit doesn't blur. You really had to try to do that. That wasn't an accidental thing.
Yes.
You literally took it and sneezed or some shit. That's the only way you could even get a blur.
Yeah, they're trying hard to look like they're not trying at all.
Exactly. But you're not fooling me. Or you, clearly. Not fooling me.
Not fooled.
No.
Not fooled.
Bothers me. Stop doing it. This is 2023. Take nice photos. Thank you.
Okay, one of mine is people that eat ketchup on its own. If you've like squeezed the bottle and you get a little bit on your finger, if you were to just suck that clean with no fry, just off your skin, I get full body shivers and I get instantly put off my food.
Ketchup?
Ketchup.
Specifically, like if it was mayo, mustard, relish.
Well, no, ketchup in particular. Mayo, I think I could do. Relish, I don't think that would hold on your pinky finger. That would just slide off, it's too heavy. When I was young, we did this like blindfold test thing, and this girl got a full tablespoon of ketchup, and it made me feel just instantly sick.
Huh, I never knew that about you.
But I love ketchup. But
Just
it
not
also
on its own.
must be dipped, not drenched over things.
I would agree with that. A hot dog is the only exclusion there.
I
Drench it.
completely agree. There's too much bread, it needs to be moistened. And yeah, I said that.
I'm gonna add that to
Yeah,
my list.
I'm gonna add it to my
Yellow traffic lights. Make up your mind.
Like the actual box of the traffic light or the amber?
The amber, the yellow light.
That is absolutely necessary for road safety.
Make up your mind. I don't like it. It makes me anxious.
It is
I
making
decide.
How can you say that when you never decide? You are amber personified.
How rude.
You are.
You're a tablespoon of ketchup.
We have friends that are green that are like, yeah, absolutely, I would love to go out last minute. I'm like, no, stop, never. I have things to do at home. You're like, well, how do I keep everybody happy?
Okay, well, I'm a person and a yellow light is nobody. They're nothing. They're a thing in the sky.
They protect people, they warn people.
I just don't like them. Make up your mind. It's there and I don't like it. That's fine.
No. Oh, this is a bit of a hot take. Not as lighthearted as the other one. Botox / plastic surgery. Your body, your choice, and I still agree with that. What I don't like about it is what it's rooted in, what media tells you you have to look like, different societal pressures. If people do it to make themselves feel better, okay, but I just think there are ways of making yourself feel better before going under the knife. I just wish that the industry itself wasn't so prevalent. Like Botox, for instance. Why can't we age gracefully? Why is aging demonized? It's like we get old, we're lucky to get old, but people want to delay that to look better for longer, which I understand, but I just wish it was also glamorized to be old and have wrinkles and be beautiful. That's the kind of stuff that I don't like, and I might get ripped apart for that, but that's my...
I'd rip you apart. Okay, this is one that really bothers me. Here you are, hungry for a snack. You find a bag of chips in the cupboard. You reach your hand in and you start eating them. Sickening. No, that in itself. Rewind, what was the problem there? You put your hand in the bag to eat. There's a whole greasy ass bag you're sticking your claws into. That shit is going all up your arms. You're not an animal, get a bowl. Get a bowl and eat your snack like an adult. You don't eat out of a bag anymore. That's not just chips, it's crackers, the whole bunch.
I was elbow deep in a box of crackers.
You'd be surprised. Anyway, get a bowl. You're not an animal. I don't want to hear any more about it.
She called my mom an animal.
I did.
To her face. And
She was eating out of a
I know,
bag.
but anyone that knows my mom, it takes balls to call her.
She loved it.
I know she did.
And I got her a bowl.
It's because nobody does that. Nobody calls her out on stuff, and she loves that you do. Okay, this one really grinds my gears.
Okay.
People that say either
Oh my god, that's so funny.
or that's hilarious. Then why aren't you laughing? Don't say it if you're not gonna back it up. If it was that funny, you wouldn't have the breath to say it's funny. You'd be laughing. It annoys me to no end. Don't be fake.
Then I must be the fakest bitch you've ever met.
You
Because
say
I
it all the
always do
time.
it.
I know.
I'm like, that's so funny. But sometimes it's like funny where not like a haha funny, but like a that was peculiar. Right?
I prefer peculiar than oh my god, that's hilarious. No, it's not. What's hilarious about it? Tell me. Be specific.
I'm
I know you do it all the time.
guilty. I really am. I do that on a daily basis. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. The phrase, I'm just speaking my truth. Thinking of that makes the food come back up. I hate it. Why? How can there be multiple truths? Isn't the truth the f***ing truth? You're not speaking your truth. You're either speaking the truth or you're not speaking
But
the truth.
isn't the truth subjective?
No. You can have an opinion, but then say, that's my opinion, or that's my experience. Don't say
My
that's
experience.
my truth.
My truth is my experience. That's
So,
what it means.
right, so say my experience. Don't say my truth. Doesn't mean it's true.
But it's true for them.
Right, so say my experience. I hate it, I hate it. It's so dramatic and it's in all of those stupid reality TV show things. It's like, just spoke my truth. I'm gonna whack the truth out of you, bitch.
Like, that's hilarious. Walking past children or teenagers as an adult makes me uncomfy. It makes me upset.
Feel old?
Feel old, feel unsafe, feel like I'm about to get bullied. I don't know if that's past trauma just rearing its little head. I don't like it. I feel threatened instantly.
I get that.
Why do they hold power?
I don't know, like when we walk past the school and there's like 5-year-olds like dangling on those fence lines and they're just out playing about in their boots, but they're like staring at us. I'm like, do you want to go? Like, I don't really know what they want.
For me, the teenager thing brings me back to high school, and I didn't like high school that much. But children, why do I want them to like me? Why do I care about their opinion of me? You're scared about what they're gonna say because they don't have social cues or a filter. So if a child says like,
You're ugly.
you know you're ugly.
So, oh my god. I don't think I could handle the truth, and that's how I know I'm still not ready for kids. I couldn't deal with that.
If someone said that to me that I didn't know, scrap. But how do you scrap your child? Take their phone away? When do you get phones for kids now? When they're like 3? When they're like iPad babies and shit?
Ew, we're not doing that.
Good luck having the outsider child at the school who doesn't know what any references are in the 3-year-old community.
The 3-year-olds all doing TikTok.
The sucker.
I do have a couple more. Maybe I'll just shoot them out real quick here. Just give me a minute. Okay, quick one. Front parted braids. Why are they there? They've come back. The 2000s, we left them there for a reason. They don't look right. And you look like you're peeking through drapes. We know that shit ain't comfy the way it is.
Yeah.
We know they naturally want to sit here and you're like, that's how I'd be. And I'm just like, don't do that. Braids are cute. You can do cute little braids. The front ones, I'm like, bitch, I know that shit ain't comfy.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
People with pimples. That's it. No. People with pimples who don't f***ing pop them. Why am I engaged to one? Because that is you. Perfect skin. Perfect skin. But then once in a while, you get a little oopsie on your face, like once a year. I don't know why, when you don't wash your f***ing face, I wash mine every f***ing day and I get 1,000. And then it's there and then it grows and I'm like, wow, that's ready to pop. And you're like, no, give it time to breathe. It's not ready. Bitch, I could go,
No.
and that shit was gonna explode.
No.
Do you think you're
Sorry.
perfect? Do you think you're some sort of like skincare proactive goddess? Like you think you're better than us? I'm like, pop it. You know you want to.
I'll pop it when it gets a white head on it, okay? That's when it's ready to pop. Paige does it when they're under the skin. She'll bleed first before the pus comes out. Yes, you do.
Why do you say pus so weird?
Pus.
Sounds like you're saying puss.
Pus.
Pus.
When it has a head, fair enough. Absolutely. If I saw whiteheads walking around, I'd be like, just pop them. But these things are under their skin. They've got a lot of pressure, and Paige would go to town shaking to get it, where I'm just like a quick boop, done. I do it. The white stuff comes out. As soon as I see red, I get a little... Just stop talking.
Must be horrible to have perfect unblemished skin all the time.
Here's the clear face beauty over here.
Surely that'd be makeup.
Any more? Ew.
I have a few, but I think I'll save them because I could write an entire giant list.
I know I cut mine down a bit too.
We could make an entire series basically talk about shit that annoys us for no good reason.
I have a lot that annoys me for good reason.
Well, we could do both.
Yes. I just want to vent out all my frustrations.
I was like, fingers crossed, hoping you guys love this style of video.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the comments, let us know if you agreed with us on any of them, or let us know if you thought we were weirdos for certain ones too. I'd be so curious who's on my side and who thinks I'm crazy.
I think people are split on if you're crazy or right in every video.
I'm split too.
Alright, we'll see you soon. Love you.
Bye guys, love you. I've never whistled like that in my whole life.
Please
I'm
don't
so
ever
sorry.
again.
It needs to be deleted.